If you recently moved to Dubai, you probably found yourself in a situation where you need to get your license because it's not very pedestrian friendly. So this video will be very helpful for you if you're about to get a license in UAE. So there are a couple of steps that you need to follow to get a license. Firstly, you need to register with a local driving school. There are plenty of schools to choose from, but they need to be RTA approved. I personally went with DDC, Dubai Driving Center, but there's also Emirates Driving School, Galadari, and plenty of others to choose from depending on your location and your preference. Once this step is done and you are registered, you will then begin your theory classes. You can either opt for the in-person classes in class, or you can go with an online option. I personally went with an online option because it was easier for me. Once you've completed all your theory classes, you will then get to book your knowledge test. Knowledge test comprises of 40 questions, of which 5 are situational videos. You need to score 31 out of 40 to get that passed, and then if you pass, you move to the next step. Once you've completed your knowledge test, you then get to go and book your driving classes. This will depend on your level of experience and your preference because there are plenty of packages to choose from. I personally went with 20-hour package, but there is also 40-hour, there's unlimited package, there's a VIP package, so it's all up to you which one to go for. After you completed your driving classes, you then go for the internal test assessment. This will be about 20 to 30 minute drive with internal examiner, and then if you pass, you move to the next stage. If you didn't pass, then you have to take 8 or 10 more classes. Once you've completed your internal parking assessment, you then go through the RTA parking assessment. This is the same test, same 5 maneuvers, and if you get them done, you move to the next step. Once you completed your parking assessment with RTA, you then get to do highway training and then night training. And then after this are completed, you move to the most exciting part of the process, which is RTA road test. On the date of your exam, most important thing you need to do is to stay calm, don't be nervous. But there are quite a lot of tips that I can share that can help you to pass your license. Firstly, make sure that you do your head check very obvious. So if you're driving like that, make sure that you tilt your head right in this direction so it's very obvious for the examiner that you did it. You need to stop at the signal, stop at the stop line, and make sure that you do the full stop rather than just stopping slightly to basically show off to examiner that you know the rules. You also need to make sure that you adhere to the speed limit. In Dubai, driving very quickly or driving very slowly are equally bad, so you need to make sure that you follow the rules on every road. Especially on highway, for example, you may think that you can only drive 100 kilometers an hour, but in fact 120 is legal and you can actually do that. If you have a license back home, if it's one of the European countries, then you can easily exchange it on the same spot in about 5 minutes at any driving school. But if you are driving in a country that does not change the licenses, you can opt for the golden rule chance, which is a test that you will undertake in one go, about 10-minute drive, and then you get your license right after.